Okay, so I'm gonna make another Long Lines Terror series, whatever you call it. So I'm gonna do yeah, just so I'm gonna show you all the Long Lines Terrors I found, and definitely these will be split in separate parts. This Long Lines Tower, it was on an AT&T building in downtown Huntsville. It was beaconless. It was owned by AT&T, obviously. It was unfortunately taken down in 2019. Because it was a rooftop long lines tower, and most rooftop long lines towers get taken down. So, yeah. And this one was in my hometown too, so that's unfortunate. This right here is this long lines tower right here is on the Montesano Mountain in South Huntsville. I think this tower is owned by MCI. Yep, it's a long line tower because of that one horn right there. It's beaconless, unfortunately. This right here is the former MCI long lines tower in Madison, Alabama. It used to have an old school incandescent, but it now has the almighty TWR strobe and LED. It really does. Like, the beacon looked like a TWR strobe and LED, but when I first filmed this tower at night, which was in October, I thought this tower had a modern LED, but I didn't pay attention to the fade. But I didn't know that it was fading. The markers of the tower, like, right there. And that's now used as a cell tower. This right here is an MCI long lines tower, and it's in Arab, Alabama. It's gray, so that's interesting. I believe it's from the 80s or something. Got two horns, two microwave dishes. And up there, it looks to be a modern incandescent, so I found another long lines tower from modern incandescent. Well, it's not AT&T, but still. Yeah, it's an MCI. Neighboring cell tower, just boring, doesn't have any beacon or anything. This right here is the Long Lines Tower in Graysville, Alabama. It's since had its horns removed, and wait, is that another modern incandescent? If that is, then wow. And this tower has since been painted gray, so the incandescent might have been replaced by a white and red LED, unfortunately. Hopefully it just got a white only LED added with it. And yeah, the horns have been removed. This right here is an AT&T long lines tower in Trussville, Alabama. It looks like the horn platforms have been removed. This tower, I think it has a dual strut. Oh yeah, that's what AJ Jackson said. This right here is an AT&T long lines tower in Birmingham, Alabama. Well, I'm not really doing this one because I explained that in long lines towers with multi-beacons video. Just if you want to hear more about it. Yep, it has two sets of flash technology dual strobes, two set of markers. It's been painted red and white in like 2018 or 2017. Well, this tower right here, it has an old school incandescent, but I think it has a night mode only LED now. I think it has one set of markers as well. This right here is the Long Lines Tower in McCalla, Alabama, owned by AT&T. It has a single strobe, I think. Well, yeah, that's what AJ Jackson thinks. Yeah, it's a tower duo. You can also see a cell tower there. Probably has a dual strobe. This right here is the Western Union Tower in Saginaw, Alabama. There's not really anything cool about it besides that it's a Western Union conjoined tower. And it's the first Western Union conjoined tower that I found in Alabama, my home state. This cell tower here probably has a single strobe on it. This right here is the Longlines Tower in Selma, Alabama. And my mom hates that town. But this tower looks cool, and I would love to film it. See, it's this lattice part. Then it gets smaller, and then a horn platform. Then a new piece was added that holds cell antennas. The top of the tower just looks like a normal cell tower, really. So I like that. This right here is one of the 3 Longlines towers in Montgomery, Alabama. I had to go on Google Maps on Google Chrome / Safari for this. Since I had to go back on time to older streets, this tower has unfortunately been taken down. It was between 2017 and 2019. It had a single strobe. It looks like it gets smaller when it goes on top. It looks cool. It had a single strobe. It was owned by AT&T. This is the second Longlines Tower in Montgomery. And yeah, and the beacon was on a rooftop owned by AT&T. I think this one's boring. But Longlines is cool though. And this is the last Longlines Tower in Montgomery, Alabama that I know of. Yeah, let's just be the last one. It has a cone strobe up there, either an FH301 or a SS129. I'm thinking it's an SS129 because FH301s are really big. They're bigger than that. And I don't think that's a KG225, so that's got to be an SS129.